Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video. Last year, you seemed to really enjoy a smartphone buying guide, so I come now with the first episode of the updated version, the best smartphones on the 200 euros Fall 2016 edition. On one with, enjoy! The gap between the low and high end in the smartphone industry is always shrinking, with cheap handhelds getting impressive specs and features that we used to only see on more expensive devices. Therefore, if you are on a tight budget, it might be a good idea to check out these impressively good devices for a crazy cheap price. As it's already a tradition, Motorola comes again in play with the Moto G as one of the best cheap smartphones of the year. This time, on the under 200 list, we have the Moto G4 Play, currently going for 159 euros in Amazon Germany. With 2 GB of RAM and a quad-core slightly slow 410 chip, this is not a powerhouse, but will get you through the day-to-day use. The 2800 mAh battery is enough to get you through a whole day or more, since the 720p 5-inch display doesn't require much power. What is really good about this phone, like has been in all its predecessors, is Motorola Lenovo's timely updates for newer softwares and vanilla-like experience that we really like. Following the bigger brother, we have another Motorola contender, although this year not so strong as the last. I'm talking about the Moto E3, the Motorola Dual-Stone build, going for 144 euros on Amazon. It's really cheap, but to be honest, I really doubt that the 15 euros that you're really giving a lot up. Just 1 gig of RAM and a slower processor might not be worth it. Still, you have this choice. The Moto E3 Power, though, might be a better choice, since it has 2 gigs of RAM, the Moto G Play has, but also a huge, for this phone size, 3500 mAh battery. You might have never heard of WildlyFox, so I'll break it down for you fast. WildlyFox is a British startup that makes high-quality budget smartphones powered by a Cyanogen mod ROM. This, and the low price, is what makes their devices so special, not depending on manufacturers to get the updates, but rather on the more reliable Cyanogen mod development team. Our first WildlyFox option is the Swift, a phone with almost identical specs to the Moto G4 Play, 720p 5-inch display, 2 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 410, and 16 GB of onboard storage. So the decision is merely about you preferring Motorola's or Cyanogen mod's approach to Android. This one goes for an also similar price of 150 euros. WildlyFox has yet another good option for us in this really low price point. This time with the WildlyFox Spark X. This one goes for just 30 euros more than the Swift, 180, but has an impressive spec sheet. First of all, this isn't only the first device on the list with a bigger 5.5-inch display, but it's also the first one with a 1080p Full HD one. The cameras are also better, with 13 and 18 megapixels in the back and selfie shooters respectively. Everything else is about the same, with the accustomed 2 gigs of RAM for the price point and a somewhat slow processor. This one, just like the Swift, also has a Cyanogen mod. We still have one phone in our list, and it's the most expensive one, but also a great buy. I'm talking about the Honor 5C, that almost reaches our list limit going for 199 euros. This really sleek looking device, running Huawei MUI 4.1 based on Android Marshmallow. It has a 5.2 Full HD display, 2 GB of RAM, and relatively faster octa-core processor. It also has 2 GB of RAM and 2 cameras of 13 and 8 megapixels. So guys, there you have it. 5 interesting and good options for the buyer on a tight budget. Do you plan on taking one of these for yourself? Let me know in the comments. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.